Hi, this is Kelly Gupton. Good, how are you? Okay, are you ready for the interview? Okay, number one. What made you want to go into the clinical psychology field?
In an intellectual interest.
Okay. Alright, was being a professor of psychology your first career choice? If not, what was?
For much of my education, I anticipated being a practicing psychologist, seeing clients and doing therapy or doing psychological assessment, and I did that for a little while. So I actually finished my PhD and was in practice for about 3 or 4 years before I grew discontent with just doing that, and found an academic job, a professorship, which I've done ever since.
Oh, okay. How did you end up working for Western Carolina University?
I was at a research conference and saw some colleagues that I knew from there, and one of them was leaving to go to a larger university, and so they had a job opening to replace him.
Okay.
And they recruited me to apply for it, and so when I went home and thought about it and talked with my wife about it, I thought it was a interesting opportunity, and I applied for it and got the job.
Oh, okay. During your career or the years leading up to it, what is one hardship you faced and how did you overcome it?
Say that question again. Read it to me again.
Okay. During your career or the years leading up to your career, what is one hardship you faced and how did you overcome it?
Oh, that's a really tough question there. Did you make this up? Did you make up these questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. For everybody who gets a PhD, one of the hard issues in their training is completing their doctoral dissertation research. It takes several years, and it's heavily on your mind for all of those years. And a certain percentage of people just don't finish it.
Yeah.
They just don't get their doctorates. And so that is, let's see, that's probably, in terms of professional issues, that was probably one of the bigger challenges, I guess.
Okay.
Nothing else really comes to mind.
Okay. Who inspired you in your life?
I can't really name many people from high school or earlier that I would say had significant inspirational impact on me. And in college, I was a little bit too distant from my professors there. In graduate school, I had a number of mentors and people that did inspire me. One was Professor Joel Milner, who was a real meticulous researcher, and we did rat research, and he was OCD and was highly detailed, and he expected that of his graduate students, and it impacted me. And I'll stay in touch with him. That's been a long time ago, and I stay in touch, and he is still an important person to me. Two people in my doctoral study, both professors and mentors that I worked really closely with, and one was an experimental psychologist and one was a clinical psychologist, and they both had huge impact on me. So I'd say it's those three. They were all professors, all in my graduate training.
Oh, okay.
Years.
All right. Would you say you truly enjoy your career and why?
Yeah, I love coming to work every day. I more than enjoy it. It's every day is different, and it's really interesting work, and it's really, really interesting people all around me, and it's never boring. Sometimes you get overworked. You're too busy. I'm always behind in everything, but the things that I'm behind in, for the most part, are things I like doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too many of them, but it's, I enjoy new research. I enjoy conducting research. Teaching classes is fun. Students ask, crazy and interesting and entertaining questions, and so, every day is pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay. What is one thing you'd change about your high school experience if you could go back in time?
Okay, but now I have to tell you, for me going back in time is way different than you going back in time. It's way back there.
Yeah.
What would I change? We did not have psychology courses.
Okay.
This was back in the 60s.
Mhm.
And at least in my high school, at least in public high schools in Georgia and the Atlanta area, it was not possible to take a psychology course as part of your high school curriculum. But that would be great. That's one thing I would change.
Yeah, I recently took a psychology and a sociology class in my high school because we can take if we if we have like enough criteria to take college courses, we can. So I took both of those already. So
that's great. Where did you take them?
College at the Albemarle.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Growing up, what's the best advice you've ever gotten?
Let me think here a minute. Well, let's see. Surely, I know. Okay, here's a piece of advice I always think about.
Okay.
And maybe the best piece of advice I've ever gotten. It's an old Turkish saying. It is, no matter how far you have gone down the wrong road, turn back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. If you knew then what you knew now, what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
Yeah, okay. I would tell my 18-year-old self to take the academic opportunities I had in college more seriously.
Mm-hmm.
To avoid some of the kind of less productive recreational activities in which I engaged. To be a better student.
Okay.
To read more. To make a point to get to know, every one of my professors that I can have access to get to know them better as people and to learn more from them. Take life more seriously. Work harder.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
All right, and the last question. What's some advice you'd give someone who's interested in clinical psychology?
I would say that clinical psychology, if you want to be serious about it, if that's what you think you want to do for a career, you really have to start focusing early on it. Getting into a doctoral program is bitterly competitive. It's far more competitive than medical school. Not that it's any harder, once you get there, but medical schools take a lot more people.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of applicants, but a lot more get accepted. Medical school classes can be over 100 students.
Oh, wow.
In clinical psychology, it's nearly always less than 10.
Okay.
And so it's terribly competitive. So you have to have really, really good grades and really good test scores. The GRE is the test that we take. It's like the SAT that you're taking now. It's
okay.
The GRE, the Graduate Record Exam, is a version of that. You need to have a really high score on that. You need to have nearly perfect grades, and you need to have really good, strong letters of recommendation. So it means that you need to spend your college career really focused
really
on
serious
that,
and stuff.
and get involved in research, and have professors that know you so well they can write really strong recommendation letters to people they know at other universities where you might be applying to get in.
Oh, okay.
You can't afford to screw around for 2 or 3 years and then say, I think I'll go to graduate school in psychology. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You have to apply, and it's a terribly competitive endeavor.
Okay.
So that's what I would recommend.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really good advice. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. All right. Have a great day.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.